What's good, YouTube? I hope everybody's having a great day today. Look, I'm letting this be known right now. I have an absolute insane headache, so I'm not going to be talking as loud as I usually do. But if you watch my recent video where I went on current gen, I was talking to you guys a little bit how I wanted to make a stretch big. And not like one of the builds that I made, like the poppers would say stretch glass cleaner or whatever in them. No, like an actual stretch big from past 2Ks. Like 90 plus three-pointer running the one, shooting over people. That's the build that I want to make. And I have made it. Now, the reason I made this build is because I ain't gonna lie, I can't dribble this year, bro. And like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I've never really been that bad of a dribbler. I've always been like pretty decent, like come the end of years. I'm not really that good at finding dribble moves and like finding out like my own dribble style and stuff. I usually copy people, and then once I learn how to copy their moves, I'll add my own stuff into it. But I can't do that this year, because there's no good dribble moves. So I said, you know what? Who cares about all this dribbling? Why not make a 6'10 player that has a 93 three-pointer? And then just play with another center who lets me dex off ball and literally just shoot over all the guards who are in front of me. So that is exactly what I did. That is the build that you guys see in front of you guys right now. The two-way shooter. The name is actually kind of clean. I kind of like it. Another variation of the build that I made said sharpshooter, which I kind of wish I had that name, but I don't really have that. Now I'm letting this be known right now. You guys do not have to copy the build exactly, okay? This is what I think the best build is, or like the best way to make this build. I spent a lot of time trying to figure it out and see what works and what doesn't, and this is what I came up with. But listen, if you want to change something, say you want to hire rebounding, maybe you can do that, okay? You don't have to copy everybody's build exactly. However, if you're not good at making builds, then you know, copying the build might be good for you. Now I'm letting this also be known as well, this build is meant to play the one. It's meant to play the point guard on twos. You literally are just because you're the point guard doesn't mean you have to dribble. You literally are just going to be like the main ball handler. So you're going to have a little bit of ball handle, but mainly you're just going to be shooting fades and stuff and just putting up whatever shots you see, like you think you can. But anyways, let me show you guys how to make this build. Now for the position, you're going to want to go small forward. I don't actually think it matters, just because I think the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 badges actually is affected by your height, not by your position. But I went with small forward just because most people I play with are power forwards, and if that helps me get put into one, that's what I want. Handedness, I'm going to go with left-handed. I just think left-handed is better. I like shooting with left-handed. You can go with right-handed if you want, and the jersey number, you can go with whatever you want. I'm gonna just go with the number 7. I think it looks good. Now for the height, this was a big thing for me on this build, because I was gonna either go 6'9", 6'10", or 6'11". I wanted to go 6'11" just because I wanted to be as tall as possible. But then I saw how low the speed with ball was, and I was like, you know, I can't really use that. Now I ended up going by 6'10", but you can go with 6'9". The only reason I would go with 6'9" is because of the fact that you get like all the fast jump shots. But I personally didn't go with 6'9" because I don't feel like it's a stretch big if it's 6'9". You got all these 6'9" guards running around. Like, you're not separated as a stretch. So I went with 6'10" just to be taller than everybody else on the court. And the weight you're going to want to put down to 200 pounds, so you have a 73 speed with ball. That's what you want. That is the highest speed with ball you will get. And honestly, it's not that bad because you're going to end up getting silver quick first step anyways. And then the wingspan, you're going to want to minimize to where you get a 93 three-point shot, which is absolutely amazing. The body shape, I believe I might have went with solid or compact. You can go with whatever you want. But for a stretch big, like the stretch big look, you don't want to be like some big burly brolic dude. You know what I mean? You're not really like a physical player. You're a skinny player. You're just tall. So I'm pretty sure I went with solid. Here I'm going to explain to you guys all the attributes I put on and why I put them on. First things first, you're going to want to go to an 80 driving dunk. Yes, you know why. Because quick drops off one is absolutely overpowered. They are unblocked. It genuinely annoys me that these dunks are even in the game. It really, in my opinion, I genuinely think it should be a 90 driving dunk to get them. Because it's like, bro, there's no reason that dunk should be in the game. It's so annoying. You can't take people out of it. Like, at least tomahawks, you could block. Tomahawks, you could jump into people and like take them out. Quick drops off one, you don't get high in the air. So it's like you can't take people out of the dunk. It is genuinely annoying. So I decided to put it on the build because I'm weird. Shooting, you're going to want to max out your three-point shot, obviously, and then you're going to want to upgrade your mid-range shot to an 87, which leaves you with 28 potential badge points. Now, the reason I was going to go with actually 30 potential badge points right here, but the thing is, mid-range shot actually, it takes up so much attributes. I genuinely just never knew that. So I actually just, I kind of found the middle ground because I want a bunch of shooting badges too. The thing about this build is you're going to want to be able to shoot the 10% and stuff consistently. So you're going to want all the dead eyes and all the blinders and all the guard ups and stuff. You're going to want all of those badges that are going to help you out. So you want as many badge points as possible when it comes to shooting. You know, I was going to go with 30, but then I realized that I also get +5 badge points. I hit level 40. Also, I did the Welcome to the League quest. So I get +5 badge points, and I literally put all 5 on shooting. Now, if you don't hit level 40, you only have the +4. You can go ahead and do that too. 32 shooting badges is also pretty good. But this is the shooting that we end up with right here. Pass accuracy, you're going to want to go with an 80. That is because the way it works on the 2's court is that you're going to want to have a higher pass accuracy than the person you play with to not guard the center. You want to guard the point guard on this build. This build has great defense. Plus, you want the point guard guarding you because he's smaller so you can shoot over him. And most centers actually go with a 75 pass accuracy just because that's when you get LeBron passing style. Any good center build has a 75 pass accuracy. That's a sweet spot. So I went with 80. If you want to go with 76 or something like that and be weird, you can go ahead and do that as well. The ball handler, you're going to want to up to a 77, which gets you silver quick first step and silver unpluckable, which you're going to need both of those right there. And then the speed with ball, you're going to want to max out. Obviously, you want to be fast with the ball. You're not that fast. I'm going to be honest. So the 73 speed with ball, you're not like super fast or anything like that. And you don't really get that many dribble styles at 6'10". But like I said, this build is mainly made for like fades and stuff. So literally just one-stepping somebody or something like that. Like you don't need to dribble. This is not a dribbling build. This is not what you guys want if you want to dribble. But I mean, you know, you could tweak it around a little bit if you want to dribble. But it's just not what this build is made for. At that point, you might as well make an ISO build. Like a 6'9" ISO build. Feel me? Now for the defense, which is actually a very strong point for this build. You're going to want to go with an 86 interior defense, which is very high. You're also at 6'10", so which is amazing. You want to max out your perimeter defense, which caps out at an 83 perimeter, which is very good. You want to max out your steal, which caps out at a 73. You won't be able to get as many plucks, but you'll be able to get lanes. This build has enough defense, though, to the point where you can just play honest defense, and you'll be completely fine, in my opinion. Block, I believe you're going to want to go with an 87. Yes, that gets you silver anchor, which is very good. Everyone on this game just loves rim running, which is incredibly annoying. So that's why I basically maxed out my interior defense and my block just to get silver anchor as well, just because that's two things that you want. And then the defensive rebound, you're going to want to put at a 70. The speed, you're going to want to max out. Acceleration, you're going to want to max out. Vertical, you want to keep at a 60. I don't know why I just did that. Stamina, you're going to want to put at a 94. Now, in my build, one thing I realized, I had put my interior defense at an 87 and then went back down, and my strength stayed up at a 62. But you don't really have to do that. If you want, you can keep it at a 61 strength, and then I guess put the rest on like offensive rebound if you want, or maybe you can go with defensive rebound. Oh, there you go, defensive rebound. You get 20 potential badge points. All right, there you are. Hey, I robbed myself of an extra defense badge point, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually super annoying that I'm looking back and realizing that. But hey, I mean, it is what it is, bro. It's my fault. Feel me? But this right here is going to be the final build. Let me actually max out my free throw right there. And there it is, fellas. This is the final build right here. You get 6 finishing badges, which is fine because you're going to be able to get silver limitless takeoff and bronze slithery, which is literally the 2 badges that you need for this playstyle. You really don't even need 6 if I'm being honest. I don't know what I'm going to put the extra badge on. For the shooting, you get 28 potential badge points, and I will show you guys the shooting badges I'm going to end up using in a little bit. The playmaking, you get 18 potential badge points, which is more than enough. You're going to end up getting silver unpluckable. You'll be able to core that and then I'll probably put on silver needle threader if I want to. You get quick first step, you get bailout, which is needed on this build. You get handles for days, silver clamp breaker, killer combos, actually killer combos you're not going to end up using. You get hyperdrive for those of you rim runners out there. I know you guys love rim running, bro. Even though, you know, it kind of annoys me playing against you guys who all just rim run. It genuinely annoys me, I'm going to be honest. That whole just driving in and then like stepping back, I hate it so much. I don't know why it's like such a like popular play style. It just annoys me a lot. My bad, though. I'm ranting. And then you get 20 potential badge points for defense, which is very good. You're going to be able to get silver anchor. Probably core that. Put on challenger. Chase down artist workhorse. Interceptor. Glove. And menace, which is amazing badges right there. Now, for the takeovers, I was kind of messing around with a bunch of them yesterday. I'm not going to lie. I think Limitless range is definitely the best one because we get gold Limitless on this build. And the thing about this build that I love is gold Limitless with Limitless range. Like takeover, you genuinely can just shoot from super deep that people don't expect it at all, and it is so much fun, like just like surprising people. So I would go with limitless range. And then this build also gets team take a lot because you're gonna be shooting a lot of your like shots off of catch and shoot, which I personally love. And you'll get team take, like I said, so you will get double take. I put on pull-up precision as my second one, just because, like I said, the fades are kind of overpowered on this build, and they're also fun to shoot. So with that, and there you have it, the build, and it should come out as a two-way shooter. Unless me changing my defensive badge. I wonder if changing my defensive badges or getting an extra one will change the build name. Let's see right here. Nope, two-way shooter. There it is. And let me show you guys the badges I'm gonna use on shooting at least. Now I need you guys to think and remember that I am going to be now I need you guys to think real quick. I have 5 extra badge points to shooting. That doesn't show up on here because I haven't put them on. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna put it on. Now this right here is probably what I'm gonna end up using. I might mess around. I want to see how good Deadeye is this year. I haven't really used it like that, and I also want to see how good Gold Blinders is going to be, because a lot of people actually say Blinders is nerfed this year. The thing is, Blinders only really works if it's Hall of Fame. I don't know what builds actually get Blinders Hall of Fame. I don't even know if that's possible to get it this year. So I might tweak this around, and if I do, I'd probably put on Guard Up, or maybe I'll put on like Silver Amped or something. I might mess with what's gold and what's not. But these are going to be the shooting badges that I'm going to end up using right here. Alright guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that. I expect gameplay on this build very soon. I will also drop jump shots for all my 610s out there. I got you guys. Don't even worry about it. I'm not gonna lie, I was playing on this build a little bit yesterday in Park, and I was kind of getting the hang of it, but this build is definitely better when it has badges, because when it doesn't have all of the badges, I'm gonna be honest, it's not that good, because you can't shoot those weird shots that you're supposed to be shooting. That makes this build like fun, you know what I mean? So I would definitely recommend hitting the My Career before you guys like, you know, hit the park on this build, because then you guys are gonna come in my comment section talking about, oh, this build sucks, I was playing Park and shot 0 for 7 and couldn't get open. The point is not to get open, the point is to shoot over people. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.